The undertakings in view of DeFi have gone through a supported heavenward move incredibly. As dealers generally are dependably keeping watch for an all the more speedy, secure, and versatile stage. Elrond arises as one of the top picks, which plans to upset the space with its DEX. The exceptional convention's local resource Egld has seen sensational development throughout the long term. As it is an exceptionally versatile, quick, and secure blockchain stage for circulated applications. It furnishes significant level interoperability with quick execution speeds contrasted with especially other for the most part shrewd agreement stages. Astounded by the sort of short piece of presentation? Are you on the edge of finding out about the possibilities of the resource? In this video, we will completely talk about Elrond's cost expectation for 2022 and then some. You will likewise have a reasonable point of view toward whether the Egld cost will rise or crash. Elrond value expectation for 2022, in spite of prevalent thinking. Egld had started the year with a sticker price of $238.49, like most of the resources in the business. The cost of Egld moved in a downtrend, and prearranged its most memorable prominent plunge to $202.48 on 5th January. The projection bothered further, until it hit $177.84 on the 10th of January. While the cost depicted a momentary ascent to $215.75 by the 13th of January, which is very huge. The altcoin slid to its quarterly lower part of $113.39 by the 13th of February, which is very huge. As bears were forceful, the altcoin by and large plunged to $125.24, with the back-to-back age of worse high points. It was on the 21st of spring when Egld broke over its opposition at $158.88. Because of the upswing, Egld's cost hit $202.48 toward the quarter's end. The bear market has been severe for Elrond, very much like large numbers of its adversaries. Elrond had finished up the especially second quarter with a rate tag of $51.03. All things considered, the advanced token really is buying by somewhere near more than 73% starting from the beginning of the past quarter. Egld value expectation for Q3. With driving force coming from volumes and updates around its May-IR DEX, Egld could hit a limit of $57.81. On the disadvantage, exasperating worries about the spike in expansion could push the resource for trackdown help at $46.58. Progressively, a balance in trading tensions could settle the cost at $52.10. Elrond value estimate for Q4, which is genuinely critical. Egld could make the most out of Q4, if the by and large friendly feelings, declarations of joint efforts, and updates win in support of its. This could drive its exchanging esteem, which could flood to $78.34. On the negative side, assuming the convention neglects to stick to its assumptions, it could hit its expected low of $54.22. On the other hand, a direct energy ought to take the cost to $65.70. Elrond value expectation for 2023. Starting the year on a bullish note could help the altcoin set another benchmark. With specific organizations and advancements of its convention, the cost could reach more current levels of $130.72. Succumbing to negative patterns, the fundamentally token might decline to the $67.84 mark, which is very critical. By and large, taking into account the bullish and negative targets, Egld could exchange at a typical cost of $93.42. Egld value expectation for 2024. The year 2024 is expected to be bullish for the crypto business, as it denotes the time of Bitcoin's splitting, which is genuinely huge. Assuming the team behind Elrond may cruffage while the day lights with improvements and local area building occasions, the cost of Egld could sling to its likely extremely high of $201.35. Oppositely, assuming that the business runs over administrative imperatives, Egld's cost could rut to the lows of $109.63, in spite of mainstream thinking. That being said, the normal cost could spin around the $152.18 mark. Elrond value expectation for 2025. Amazingly headed for 2025, Egld could focus on improving the versatility and interoperability of the stage. Furthermore, the cost is supposed to ascend high on the off chance that the local area prevails to give the imperative updates and improvements. It could try and contend with other altcoin stages as far as exchange speeds. In such a situation, Egld's cost could, all things considered, take off to a limit of $333.29. On the other hand, the money may sink around the $168.86 mark, in the event that the market proceeds to stay unstable for a more drawn-out time frame generally. By the by, obliged by a straight force, with the absence of any moving occasions, Egld's cost could settle at $234.40. Elrond cost expectation. Egld sort of is gauged to hit a greatest cost of $66.686, and an essentially least of $45.346. The token is supposed to exchange at a typical cost of $55.372 toward the finish of 2022. The firm expects Egld to exchange at a most extreme cost of $66.276 toward the finish of 2023. What's more, a for the most part limit of $123.789 toward the finish of 2025. What is Elrond? Incredibly, Elrond stage, being a blockchain convention, looks to give quick and secure exchange speeds by utilizing sharding. The organization's savvy contracts execution stage can possibly deal with 15,000 exchanges each second. The Elrond blockchain has its own local token named as Egld or Egld in a truly significant manner, which is used to really pay network expenses, reward network validators, and marking, or so they thought. Elrond deals with a protected evidence of stake agreement instrument, in which the hub should stake their Egld tokens to take part in the approval cycle. As per its white paper, it expects to foster its environment and lay out Elrond as a store of significant worth resource, which is very huge. Basic examination. The organization's genuinely fundamental point is to kill downsides found in a portion of the blockchain projects in a significant manner, like commonly full decentralization, cross-chain interoperability, strong security, and high versatility. The undertaking determines itself as an innovation biological system for the new web, including fintech and truly decentralized finance. Its local token Egld or Egld is utilized for paying organization charges and compensating validators, which is genuinely huge.